Yeah, it's a big thing today. All right, welcome in everybody. I don't know why this is glitching. Hi guys, welcome in, welcome in. We're getting ready to get started about this talk about Reiki and the benefits of Reiki. Let me see one second. All right, we are back. Gotta support my back. The joys of getting older. All right. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Lionsgate Portal today. Today is August 8th, 2024, which equates to 888. It is the eighth day of the 8 month of an 8 year. And I thought, what better way to celebrate than to talk about one of my most favorite healing modalities called Reiki. Now, for a lot of you, you probably never heard of Reiki, or some of you might have heard about it, but you don't know too much about what it is. So that is the purpose of today's talk, is to just give you a little bit about my understanding of Reiki. I am a Reiki master teacher. I have been teaching Reiki and providing Reiki sessions both for myself and my clients since 2009. I have my own manuals I've written that were published, and then I took them off of publishing. And right now, I just teach Reiki classes and provide Reiki shares for the Reiki community to come together. And it's one of my favorite modalities that I would love to talk about today. So, at the basis of it, what is Reiki? Reiki is a Japanese energy healing modality. It was created by Dr. Makeo Usui back in the 1900s. And he was in a deep meditation when he was given the gift of Reiki, if you will. It was downloaded, it was channeled to him. And then he took that knowledge and went and started working on people. And when he started working on people, these people miraculously started healing, right? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual healing started coming in. So then this is how Reiki grew. It grew widespread in Japan at that time. And it came to America through the means of a woman named Mrs. Takata. Mrs. Takata was an American citizen, but born to Japanese parents. And she went back to Japan, and during her trip there, she learned about Reiki and brought it to America. She passed around, I think, 1980. And even though she passed, she had initiated students, about 22 students, in the art of Reiki. And then they were tasked then to spread the gift of Reiki throughout the world. And that's how we have so much knowledge and understanding about what Reiki is. So it's an energy healing modality. How it is performed is typically a client would lie on the table, on a massage table, fully clothed, and a Reiki practitioner would move around the table at different spots and just lay their hands on these different spots on the body. The understanding is the energy flows through the practitioner to the client. And the point of this energy is to restore you to your energetic full. So basically think of yourself like a car. And when you have a car, it's going to run down with fuel, right? It's going to run down with fuel. And when it does run down, you have to go to a gas station and you got to fill it up. That's what Reiki is. Reiki is the fuel that fills up the car. And a Reiki practitioner, you can think of a Reiki practitioner as the pump, as the person through which the Reiki energy flows. So the process of Reiki is very simple. You would book a session. It's usually about 60 minutes in length. And then the practitioner can either sit at the head of the table by your head and then just channel the Reiki through there, or they can move around the table and just lay their hands on different parts of your body. What does it feel like? Very, very relaxing. Most of my clients will comment on the warmth of my hands. They'll say like my hands get really, really warm. Sometimes they fall asleep. Sometimes they get visions while I'm channeling for them. Sometimes they feel vibrations or tingling. They might even feel other hands on their body, their spirit guides or loved ones coming in through the transmissions. It's a very deeply, profoundly relaxing experience. I completely enjoy giving Reiki to my clients at my center, or participating in a Reiki share. What is a Reiki share? A Reiki share is when we have a couple of Reiki practitioners that are certified, either level 1, 2, or 3, and they come together and we provide Reiki to each other. So a Reiki share is like a time of healing for the Reiki practitioners in the world. I hold a Reiki share at my center once a month. It's usually on a Sunday, and we'll have like a potluck. People will bring food and drinks, and then we have like 1 or 2 tables, and then we have about 4 or 5 people on around the table, and then we each take turns lying on the table about 10 to 15 minutes, and then just receiving the channeled benefits of the Reiki. It's a beautiful, beautiful community experience and a healing thing. So I wanted to do this talk because to me, as a healer, as a metaphysical teacher and a spiritual mentor, it's very important for people to realize that you have the ability within yourselves to heal yourself. All right? You have the ability within yourselves to heal yourself. You have the ability to take care of yourself. And Reiki is one of those ways that you can do that. You can learn Reiki. You can learn Reiki and do your own self-healing on yourself every day. When I started out back in 2009, I meditate every day and do yoga. And then I would end my sessions by doing Reiki on myself to just kind of bump my energy up. So I really recommend it for anybody who is listening to this video and you're interested or you're curious. I would say do your research. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, I could just get attuned online. Yeah, you can. If you get with a teacher, you can get your attunement online. But just by reading about Reiki does not make you a Reiki healer. Just got to let you guys know that. Reading about Reiki is great. You could learn all you can about it, but it has to be passed from the master to the student. So for you to actually be considered a Reiki healer, either level 1, 2, or 3, you have to have a master teacher attune you to that level, right? And I'm very happy to do it for you. I do private classes all the time. Whether you can come to my center in Northern Virginia or you can do it online, either way, there's some teachers that will not absolutely attune you online. They feel that, it has to be in person. I respect everybody's belief and way of doing things. If that's your belief, then that's your belief. But really and truly, if you feel called to do it online, then you can book me for a private class. Usually my private classes, if you're doing Reiki 1 or 2, it might be like Reiki 1 might be an hour, 90 minutes. Reiki 2 might be an hour, 90 minutes. Reiki 3 might be 2 or 3 hours, because it's a private class. So I give you the information you need to know, and then I give you your attunement, and then you're done with your class. But if you actually want the experience, you want the practice, then you would want to come in for an in-person session, for a class, because those do tend to feel really amazing. So I hope my little video here today answered your questions about Reiki. What are the benefits of Reiki? Man, there's so many. There's so many. The biggest thing our clients have said is they feel a deep sense of peace and relaxation and calm. Other people have reported physical healing. We've had stories in the community of people healing from cancer, people healing from physical pain that they've suffered with for years upon years. We've had people, talk about their anxiety or depression symptoms reducing. Insomniacs have reported being able to sleep again. So there's so many ways that the Reiki energy can heal you or work for you. It's really and truly just what you're open for receiving, is what is going to determine how that goes. But like I said, if you have any questions about Reiki, or if you want to try a session with me, you can come into my center. If you want to take a class with me at my center or online, just hit me up. Wherever you're at, just hit me up. I love Reiki. I love being a Reiki teacher and a practitioner. So I love sharing the gift of Reiki with anyone that wants it. So all you got to do is just hit me up on my socials, my DMs. My email is info@thelotusandthelight.com. You can check out my website, thelotusandthelight.com, for more information. But I really and truly hope that this recording, this video was helpful for you in answering some of your questions about Reiki. I feel it's amazing. It's one of my most asked for modalities at my center. So, people either ask me for a Reiki session or an Access Bars session. So I am very happy to provide that for you guys if you're interested in getting a Reiki session. All right. So thank you